Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Spicy Ramen Podcast, live edition, featuring your favorite host, JP Too Much, J Love, and myself, Sir Shaq. Sit back, relax, and prepare to be served the spiciest podcast of the streets.
Straight out of Diamond Style Production.
What up, everybody? Welcome back. As always, we got Shaq here.
What's up? Wait, hold up, change it. There you go.
Shaq, what was you doing, man?
What?
And we got JP here.
Man, keep this shit going, man. Don't worry about me. Keep it going, man.
JP, no, JP, you already know. Just go ahead, get it out.
I was gonna say every time you do your intro, you always repeat it 2 or 3 times. Whatever it is, you gotta work.
Yes.
It's welcome back. Hello.
Two times.
But it is real. We can't start already, man. We can't.
This is why this is episode 0. Gotta get the gears running first.
We don't know what the fuck we doing right now.
Yep. Well, thank you everybody who's already jumped in and joined in. We are back. Yes, Spicy Ramen Podcast is back. We are doing today. Well, before we even get into that, just to recap, everybody, we're gonna start it off right. JP, how you been? How the break been? What you doing next? What's been going on?
Everything's good. Good news. I got a fight coming up March 19th.
Yes.
In Orlando. And then I actually started a new job in January. So been working that. Pretty interesting first job that I've had where I gotta use my brain on a regular basis.
Oh.
No, sometimes you get a job where it's like it kind of becomes mundane. It's like, oh, this happens. You do this. Yeah, exactly. And this one is one where I a little more creative in a way. There's still a process, but then you can do different things to get it. Yeah, there's, I guess as the people in the tech world say, there's a lot of moving pieces or some shit.
Yep. Good old project manager. I meant tech world.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
How about you, Shaq? How about you, Shaq? What's been up?
Been pretty busy. I know December was pretty fun. Went back to good old Atlanta for MomoCon's Winterfest. I believe also they had Holiday Matsuri in Florida as well. So everybody who's in the Florida area, hope y'all have fun with that. I know MomoCon Winterfest was pretty small. MomoCon normally only does in the spring, but I believe this year they tried to do something different and added on a Winterfest, which went pretty well. Got a chance to cosplay once again for the 2 days that they had it. It was a Saturday, Sunday event. I know Saturday brought back my infamous Ikaku Madarame cosplay for that. And then Sunday, I did Raihan from Pokemon Sword and Shield because they had a Pokemon panel, which I met a lot of other cosplayers, which if y'all see on our Instagram page, a lot of the cosplayers I met were from Pokemon Sword and Shield. So I just added on to their little group cosplay by complete accident. And it was pretty awesome. So that was a lot of fun. Going into January and everything, just getting back into the flow of things, stuff like that. Appreciate everybody who's been coming through the Red Cup combos on Friday nights for on our Instagram page. Still keeping that going strong. We appreciate you guys for all y'all guys' participation. Having a whole lot of fun with that. I know recently jumped in with Keep It 9000 podcast, guest starring on their show this last month. Really fun, real good group of guys. Make sure y'all go check out their show. I believe episode 90. I don't even want to lie to y'all. I was in an episode with them. I can't remember the number, but I was in an episode with them. But big shout out to Keep It 9000 podcast. Make sure y'all go check them out as well.
That's dope.
I feel like you said that so unconcerningly. Like I feel kind of hurt about how you said. I hate the tone how you said that.
Hey,
that's dope. That's dope. You don't care.
Just say something 3 times and Justin will appear. That's right. Justin.
We gotta be consistent, okay? I am consistent. All right, that's what that is.
Something bad happens to someone, they're like, damn it. Justin's like, hey, yo, what up?
Let's solve it.
This is about to be a whole drinking game. Take a shot for every time he says something twice.
Hey, we can make it happen. I'll have y'all drunk.
I'm not repeating what happened on my birthday. I'm not.
Was that one episode? We did an episode on his birthday.
Yeah, that was.
Remember we had the all the shots for every time he had. I forgot what it was. The hashtag.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say that was when Shaq started yelling on the live. I was like, volume control, please.
Yeah, I was way too drunk.
I think it was like the uncle at the cookout. Like when the cookout is dying and they drunk and they start yelling about everything.
They start talking about people that's in there, like, hey.
Yep. Never again.
But
never say never.
You didn't say what you've been up to.
Well, actually, I started a new role. See, I guess y'all keep it. See, everything is staying consistent. Everything is staying consistent. Just consistent.
Speaking of which,
so as I was saying, we've been doing good lately. No, we've been doing good.
Hey, all right, we need to stop this because people have asked me, it's like, hey, y'all, like some people that haven't watched the show, they're like, do y'all just be sitting there and laughing?
Not understanding the context, like,
yeah. Whew. All right.
But I've been good. Actually, I started a new role too. I've became a system admin over our little break. Doing a lot more of the almost like what JP was talking about, the more mental heavy lifting. It's definitely different. I'm not used to having to think such big picture, but definitely loving the new role, learning a lot. And I started, which I know this is kind of normal for me, but I started actually documenting and journaling the different animes that I watch. Like not only just on the reading and writing piece, but like the understanding of it and what I expected versus what I got. And I'm gonna start posting that as far as what we do as another little piece of the Spicy Ramen podcast. I'm gonna start doing a little blog and seeing if people actually can respond to it. The most recent anime that I did, and this is kind of going into that present and future. I love My Senpai. My Senpai is Annoying. I started watching that. My wife actually loves it more than I do. She's actually ahead of me. And in watching it, I was like, wow, like this is really just the anime version of The Office. Like it really is one of those.
I actually kind of want to try it out. What happened? Like, I can't see no comments right now. Love a good blog. Oh. Yeah, I ain't have to stop talking.
Hey, trying to help out. But yeah, I think that's going to be a new feature that I think some of our listeners will really appreciate. I know that for me watching, I love My Senpai. I keep saying I love My Senpai because that's kind of what the play on it is. It's really more about how this person tries to work with someone who they don't really understand how to show their emotions towards one another, and they don't even understand what they are, but it's that exploration of it. And I think if you haven't watched it yet, just give it a chance. The first like episode and 2 for me really wasn't, I mean, it was funny, but I didn't get it until until my wife said it was something like The Office. So if y'all get a chance, check it out. But going back to what this episode is about, past, present, and future, Shaq, what is some of the things present and future that you are either one looking forward to or excited about?
Present wise, I guess mostly a lot of cons are hopping back into action, guys. I know if you haven't seen it on our page, on our Twitter, you've probably seen it on a lot of big social media platforms. from a lot of big influencers. A lot of these cons are trying to come back in the full swing after 2020 and 2021, excuse me. And a lot of people are trying to get more active into those as well. So hopefully, if the stars align and everything can go as we want it to, we would also like to participate maybe one or two of the conventions that are happening this year. One of the two, I know two for myself. I know are big name cons that everybody's trying to get to is, of course, DreamCon by RDC World One. That's like the big heavy name con for this year, at least from what I've seen. Also for the culture, BlurredCon as well, being a big name one that everyone's trying to get into. And I know making headweights right now is HNIC with their very own con doing HNIC Con in Philadelphia. So if you're in the Philadelphia area, that's probably going to be a big thing with them. I know King Kurt Live and his whole crew are trying to make that as big as possible with their first con. So, hey, make sure you guys check that one out as well. Also, for all my HBCU folks, y'all already know what it is. We got HBCU Con going over at Bowie State University.
Thank you. God damn it. What is it? Anime news with Shaq. My nigga just went
Coming
off.
next.
Shaquille Harper here, reporting with anime news.
Well, actually, we should make that a segment. Just the Shaquille Shaq news.
Call it drunk news tonight.
Or Drunk Senpai news.
Boom.
You ain't
Stamp
it
it
for me.
Fucking genius. Stamp it. Drunk news tonight.
Hey, there's a few things that one we should just talk about. Well, no, they should understand what episode 0 is. We explained it. We wanted to put something out, but we're not ready to call it an episode yet. So this is just us getting on live and talking to you guys and making it just a soft opening. That's what we should say. Soft opening.
Yeah.
Boom. And then we'll have the grand reopening later.
Now, how about you, JP? Like, what is something present and something future that you are truly excited about or looking forward to?
My fight, that's one. And I would say, well, I'm actually very excited for Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
I believe
Jujutsu Kaisen the movie, and I'm actually going to start reading the Jujutsu Kaisen 0. And if I'm all caught up on the manga though. I went and punished through it, and I was like, oh, I missed this, and then I was like, oh shit, Shibuya incident.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, and then them going into Goro's past, and you kind of understand a lot of things, and they actually just recently introduced, not just recently, but a little bit ago, introduced the main character from the movie that's coming out, and he's stupid strong. So I'm looking forward to it. Jujutsu Kaisen, that anime is like top tier, and it just recently came out.
Yeah, and I love it's top tier for me because it really connects the fighting to a real storyline. Like, I love how even though yes they are fighting, yes they understand it's all a backstory, got it, but everything connects, and even their reasoning for training, how they train, all of it connects to exactly what's happening in real time. Again, can't go into it because spoilers, all that, but when you see this next season, you're going to really understand how, like, yes, they are working, yes, they're going to school, but no, this is day-to-day life, and people are plotting to destroy us as you're training. So
dude, it's not the typical shonen anime.
No, not at all.
Because it has the shonen level tropes or whatever, but then some of the scenes, some of what happens, people, someone was saying that anime watchers today are spoiled because they don't get no fillers. Like, new animes, they ain't no fillers. They give you a season and they stop. They give you a season, they stop. They're like, everything you get is going to be straight canon. And I think because they know they can't get away with that shit no more. It's like they did it to us because they didn't they're just like, they'll wait. Who cares? Now you give some people some spoilers in anime, they're gonna be like, "Fuck your show."
Now, which one would you prefer?
They're getting pressured. They're getting pressured into making good anime.
Yeah.
Which one would you prefer? Would you prefer the kind of how Demon Slayer did it, where they would, or how Dragon Ball Z kind of been doing it throughout history, of doing a season, showing a movie, and then coming out with another season, but having like the first 10 episodes just be about the movie that they came out with, or My Hero's point of view, where their spoiler or their like filler is a movie. And whenever
now I want to rebuttal that question real quick. I gotta rebuttal that.
You can't rebuttal a question. Hold on, you gotta rebuttal a statement.
It's the way he stated it. That's just not flowing with me.
Continue.
like My Hero, yes, a lot of the storyline in the movies correlate kind of with what's actually happened in canon, but they do it in such a way that it's not directly tied to anything. It's just one of those one-off scenarios that could happen, and
they make it interesting.
But at the same time, like this isn't canon. This is not, has nothing to do with anything. And when they start the new season off, they speak nothing of the movie that came out. They just go right into the next chapter, so to speak.
I like it. Yeah. I like it. You know why? Because it's like if they're in school, right? And we get a basis of everything that they do. But there are some things that happen off screen that we don't know about. And it's like, it could just be, it's like we all know about like midterms, finals, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes you got a quiz that pop up out of nowhere and surprise the shit out of you and almost fuck you up.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's how I look at these movies. They're not important to the plot, but when they tell them, it can be interesting. Same way you can have a normal mundane day with all the big, well-known things that happen in life, but sometimes you get the little part that makes shit interesting, like some razzle dazzle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, do you prefer that over like the Mugen Train movie and how that came out? Because I'm sorry, that movie just like, right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know which one is the better path. Like, do I get a side show of like Rengoku as a movie and during like the next chapter, or do I choose to get like literally the next chapter in a good hour and a half, 2 hour movie?
I don't like them reviewing over it, but only because I watched the movie. That's it. So it's like I'm biased. I love the movie idea. I'm just like, man, I can't even watch the first 10 episodes because I already seen it.
Okay.
But
I will say that
I still
prefer.
How
they gave you a prequel though.
Prequel for
like the
Kaisen.
The prequel episode for the Mugen Train movie. I feel like that was necessary. That one episode.
I didn't actually watch that. I didn't watch that one.
I know. So like I think the first 2 episodes were actually prequel episodes to Mugen Train to kind of give you context of like the actual investigation of the Mugen Train prior to Rengoku hopping on the train and prior to
which was the canon detail that
which is the actual canon detail. So like
that is good.
So I'll say like after the first 2 episodes, the rest is just like a summarized version of Mugen Train. Then it gets into season 2. But I would say the first 2 episodes were at least necessary to kind of give you like this is what happened prior to. And legitimately, I will say they did a really good job of like the episode that led into the movie. It pulled on your heartstrings because it's like, we know that you know what's coming. We're going to make this a little more emotional. So you give that sense of like, bitch, don't get on that train. No, go, Rengoku, don't get on the train. Nigga, go. God damn it. It gives you that feeling.
And I think it's great because it's, to me, it kind of like, that's how I was introduced to Cell and DBZ. Like, I was introduced to the movie first. Like, I saw the movie first before actually watching the Cell series and getting to Dragon Ball Z.
You talking about the
Cooler? It was Cooler, and I forget. I think it was the History of Trunks. I forgot which movie it was, but when I finally saw Frieza and his brother, I was like, wait, like, so there's a whole saga about this? And that's literally, well, again, this is like 8th grade. I want to say maybe 9th. and I was like, wait, like there's a whole Dragon Ball Z saga, and I was like, oh,
okay. So you saw,
whoa,
so you saw an episode of Cooler before the Frieza saga even started.
Exactly.
Okay, you had me confused for a second.
Yeah, because I was like, because again, they didn't come out beforehand. To my knowledge, they didn't come out. So I was like, where is this coming from? Like, what? How did this happen? What is this?
Damn, you didn't watch. Had you watched Dragon Ball Z at all before then?
I had watched the original Dragon Ball, and I watched when I watched the first like what is that chapters of Dragon Ball Z when he's fighting Raditz. Like that's where I stopped. I didn't get past that. I was like, wait, no, they kept going. What? No, Raditz is dead. Like what else happened? Like what are you talking about? And then literally was like, oh wait, no, Toonami, no, they are still going.
I guess that makes sense because some people watch One Piece late.
Yep.
So it's like some people be like, how did you not watch One Piece during this time? But makes sense. One Piece getting crazy too. I'm loving the manga right now. Like every week I'm like, I need more.
Man, this most recent chapter.
In anime related news for One Piece, Toonami brought back One Piece on their lineup. As of I believe this month or late January. So One Piece is back on the roster for Toonami. So for everybody else who doesn't want to go through streaming platforms to watch One Piece, it's back on Toonami. So
where the fuck was it before?
It was originally on 4Kids, Foxbox, all the original platforms.
That's why a lot of the stuff has it more kid friendly than it does.
I remember that part of because I used to not want to watch One Piece because I was like, this childish ass anime, and
King of the Pirates.
Yeah, it's just like
in his dub voice was always like, God. Oh my Lord, God,
it looks so stupid, and the characters look goofy.
But yes, I think they're starting it now back on Toonami. They're doing it at the time skip episode where they meet back up.
Oh, okay, cool.
They're so far back.
Yeah, so they're starting it at the time skip.
That means they got years to come,
right?
With seasons to come.
So at this point now,
gonna be 40,
so at this point now, One Piece don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna watch it again. Like I might watch certain pieces that come out.
I'll probably just rewatch the movies.
But I am literally I'm buying all of the dubbed and subbed, and I'm gonna just watch it all the way through. I'm gonna wait till it's done, and I'm gonna just watch it all the way through. And I'm gonna just be like, that is my show. I'm gonna read it every week, or every other week whenever it comes out. So I'm gonna still know what happens. But yeah, because waiting week to week, watching that show, and you already 30 chapters back, it's like, man.
Yeah.
I think
you don't watch One Piece?
I can't.
I don't remember.
I can't. I can't.
I thought you watched One Piece.
I mean, I do for certain episodes, like when I really want to see certain action pieces. But I can't do the week to week with One Piece. I can't. It hurts too much.
I'm getting there. I'm gonna do. I'm getting close.
I didn't last that long with week to week because I got caught up pretty quick, and then I was like, "Well, time to start reading." I was like, "This shit is crazy."
Yeah, we're getting there. I know I watched a few episodes today. I'm still in whole cake. I had to pause it for a quick second. But I'm at 823.
You're getting there.
They're getting ready to deal with the whole wedding situation. And then why Big Mama got so many goddamn kids? Holy shit!
She has a whole island of kids,
bruh.
I didn't realize it was that. I knew she had a large amount of children on top of people who chose to live in Whole Cake Island. But I didn't realize it was that large. I didn't realize it was in that much of volume. She had 45 different husbands and shit.
Anybody who's out here having kids with her is death by Snoo Snoo.
I would hate to be on that island. I'll bump into somebody. I'll flirt with them and be like, "Yo, who's your mama?" Obviously, my mom's Big Mom. Bitch. We related.
How far separated are you, my brother?
You gotta legit ask people are you from Whole Cake Island? No? Okay. Are you here visiting? Okay.
Anyone look at the comments?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
My shit fucking up.
Grinded One Piece is.
Yes. It's one of the
yeah.
most fun things. I think one of the most fun.
It actually isn't that difficult. I know.
To me as a reader, it is not that difficult. I assure you, you can get, especially when you get to that, like where I get to, as I'm reading it, I'm like visualizing and I'm going through the pages, just like trying to get the next commentary. Oh yeah, I catch right on that.
Oh, and for context for everybody who's going to be listening to this audio wise, we got a question from the audience. Grinding, well, not a comment. Grinding One Piece is up there with the hardest thing to do. I know, like I said, Justin saying reading it, but I know for me, when I started it back in July, August, when we finally reached that 1,100 benchmark, I was able to. I got to where I am now really quick. Like I didn't think I was going to be up in the 800s till like halfway through 2022.
Hey, but look, the breaks that you take from One Piece be long as shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't watched One Piece since like early January.
You see? That's what I'm saying. It's like when you take a break from One Piece, you coming back in a year. I don't think the show is enjoyable if you truly just grind it like that. The manga, that's one thing, but even then, if you really want to understand the story, you got to read things again.
Yeah.
You gotta take your time, and then you also gotta read stuff up on the internet or listen to people talk about stuff. That's what I've realized I enjoy anime the most. I'm able to watch it, read it, and then listen to people talk about it to help me further understand the story. And it's like, oh shit.
I realized that when they were in Skypiea, when they were up there, and I listened to someone break down like the astrology and what they were actually trying to demonstrate as far as art with just the main person or main character of Skypiea. I'm not going to go into the details, but just in that, I was like, wait, so they were showing the worshipers and they were explaining that there were other people that were here, and this is supposed to be the original people of the original human. And I was like, wait, so they're going back to ancient and it looked all Egyptian. I was like, okay, I get it now. That is so fire.
My nigga was talking to one of them Hotep brothers. We was the original peoples. Okay,
bruh, it didn't say that they
our
are
brothers and sisters were in the skies, my brothers.
I was like,
they got us held down to the ground now.
I was like, I'm sold, my guy. If this is just one of your chapters, I'm sure every chapter is gonna be something like this. And here we are doing it all over again. And I'm like, yo, all right. So you had these people all the time, the whole time you had these people, and they were just out here. And I'm like,
some people don't like that shit. Some people think that some people hate the story building aspect of One Piece. I'm like, Oda, they don't understand. I feel like people who don't like that haven't gotten to suffer through Naruto and Bleach.
Okay.
It's like they don't understand what it's like to have a great opportunity for great storytelling, and you only get half of what it could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas One Piece is like, they giving us everything.
Bro,
yeah.
They still missing shit. They still missing some stuff, but it's like they giving us the full story of bad guy, good guy, guy on the middle who doesn't know what he wants to be at the time. It's just like you get everything. How everyone gets affected by something. How many One Piece characters have they made us like? Because they actually explain all of them. It's like a lot of people have favorite characters in One Piece and not just one, you know?
Yeah.
People out here with X tattoos on their arm for a side character.
Hey.
Out here making a huge deal out of a side character out here.
Bro, listen, what?
That moment was hard.
Bruh, that was 400 chapters ago. That was 400. Think about that.
And then when they bring her back, we're like, oh shit.
Like, y'all done grown up.
First woman Luffy stole off on. Luffy,
like,
bitch.
These hands are rated E for everyone.
Like, what are you talking about?
Tyler said everything and nothing at all is a synopsis of One Piece.
Yes.
I mean, to me, I think, and again, I'm gonna get off One Piece after this, but
no, you don't have to. Keep on going past it.
It just speaks to we could literally wait 20 years to see a movie that references the first episode.
Oh shit! If the story kept going,
like,
oh shit, yeah, you're right. Because it's like it was there all along, type shit. It's like you didn't realize that they showed it, but hey, they could be fucking with us because they can do that, and it's like who we would forget by that time. There's some shit that people have you heard about it? It's like we remember things differently.
Yes,
like Berenstein Bears, like how it's spelled and shit like that.
I call bullshit. I know that it's spelled differently. I don't care.
People do try to make one out of nothing. It's like you remember when
Shazam
Pizza Hut had one Z? Yeah. I remember when Pizza Hut had one Z.
Shazam is a movie. I don't care what anybody says. Shazam is a movie. Shazam is a movie. I'm just going.
That's the one with
that
Shaq.
out there. No. I am talking about Sinbad.
We don't speak of
that one. Yeah, that is a movie.
Yeah. No.
The Mandela Effect. There it is.
Yeah.
They try to say Sinbad wasn't a movie.
Yeah. No.
No, that shit definitely was a movie.
Yeah. I don't know why people. Yeah.
Anyway, One Piece is amazing. It's like I don't care what nobody says. Naruto could have been, wasn't.
DBZ could have been, wasn't.
Oh, here's a good example right here.
Oh,
like
wow.
in Pokemon,
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Flew Ash, and then 3 games later it showed up. I think that was like a really good trivia question when we was in Louisville for a con, and the dude was like, "What Gen 2 Pokemon showed up on the first episode of Pokemon?" Everybody in the crowd was like, "Nigga, what?"
I thought that one was one of the easiest ones because at that time Ho-Oh looked completely different, and then when you saw it, it's like that shit. That was probably one of my favorite Pokemon moments.
Cause like he was just like a sketch. He was like a rough sketch with just like he was just covered in rainbows, and then like when they actually introduced him, they actually showed him his actual artwork. It's like that ain't the same bitch from the first episode. Not lying. I think the feathers is completely different shape.
And I think Pokemon is a great example of that too. Like we took I want to say 19 years to see him finally win a tournament.
Over
by that time we stopped watching.
They didn't have one.
Yeah, I mean, the difference is people stopped watching Pokemon, but it's still like that. I can keep a storyline going. I mean, granted, he's immortal, but I can keep the storyline going to just go to different places. And you could have got that in One Piece, and that would have been horrible.
True. It's like Ash, you're 35. Get a fucking job.
Right. Now,
you can't keep
still finding 12-year-olds. Still finding 12-year-olds.
Ooh, excuse me.
I will say that's where they fucked up.
With Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Cause I know like the new one they're doing now, Pokemon Journeys, is like what Pokemon should have been the whole time, because like they're actually like getting into detail like, yo, who's the best in the world versus like, I'm gonna be best in the world. No, nigga, you just in one region. Like, calm the fuck down. You trash in this whole region. Like, don't even think about trying to be in the best of the world. So like even now they're actually going into detail in the newer storyline of like who's the top Pokemon trainers in the entire world. So they're going over like every last region that they've come out with, and like they're actually showing a ranking system. And like, oh, I gotta go to Hoenn region to fight number 20, so I can rank myself up type shit. Like, it actually makes sense. Like, this one series is what the rest of the whole entire Pokemon series should have been. And it would have been wrapped up. Like, they're actually like showing like a legitimate, tangible goal. Like, they're showing who legit is the number one Pokemon trainer in the entire world out of all the other regions. He can beat everybody else, and actually show who it is. Shout out to homie Leon, Galar region, Pokemon Sword and Shield. And it's like this is actually legit the person Ash has to beat to say like he's a Pokemon master. And instead of like kind of like it being a vague idea for the last 20 years. Gary got successful enough. See, the one thing about Gary I like as a character is like he got to a certain point in his Pokemon journey where he was like, you know what? I'm cool. I'm gonna do actual relevant shit now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get a job.
So like when he asked me Gary again, he's like, "Oh, what you been up to?" "Oh, I've been a successful researcher. Got a couple of books I published out and shit. What the fuck you been doing? Trying to still be a Pokemon master? Ha, nigga, you trash."
Yeah, that is the. So if y'all can see the comment, it says the theory on Ash Ketchum is that Pikachu killed him, and the rest of it is just purgatory and him going through the process. They also say that once you see Ho-Oh the way that he saw him, you're supposed to be able to live forever, and you live in that moment.
Yeah, I think it's like a feather he got from Ho-Oh that allowed him to become immortal.
That's some psychedelical shit.
Yep.
Like
drugs, kid.
You just took some. Yeah, right. That's all. Hey, what if the whole thing of Pokemon was that the radiation caused animals to have mutations, and that's the world they live in?
Oh my goodness.
That's so bad.
Oh yeah, and then also I know for people who on a Nintendo Switch, I know the big anticipated Pokemon Legends game.
That's what I was just about to bring up.
I don't know how far you guys are in it, but a nigga is struggling.
I haven't played it.
Like these Pokemon are throwing hands. Like so one big aspect that threw me off. Like how when your entire lineup has fainted, you go right back to the Pokemon Center and start over. As soon as your lineup is gone, they fight you. Like they're all eyes on you, bro. like as soon as you turn back, your Pokemon's like he goes, yeah, I'm on you. And then it's not no one at a time. Like a bunch of Pokemon can jump you at once. Like I was in a forest area trying to catch a Shinx. One Shinx turned into 6 of these fuckers. I see them all doing Thunderbolt at me at once. I had to run so hard.
Oh no! Oh no!
Like, this became a survival game. Oh, it is. It's amazing. This might be top 3 Pokemon games I've ever played.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't want to get it. I was like,
That I looked at it and I saw it and I was like, bro, I feel like this game looks dope. So that's the same thing I thought about Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like
Sword and Shield, but my taste is crazy.
I mean, I enjoyed Sword and Shield. Like, I really did enjoy Sword and Shield, but I feel like, yeah, I was about to say, let me correct that. Like, hold on.
You more drunk than me now.
Sword and Shield.
I was like,
but
Sword and
when
Shield. Yeah, I was like,
what killed me about the game was Sean.
Sexy shingles.
But what killed me was how they never continued it. Like they just stopped it, and that was the end of it. And they never went back to doing anything with the storyline at all. Like they were just like, "Oh, all right, well, you beat the game just like you did when you first played the game in all the other generations. Hope you enjoyed. All right, bye-bye."
I believe like the big difference is like with Sword and Shield is like a little bit of story, but more so focused on like doing the online competitive thing because like the online competitive scene is like crazy. But I know for Legends, it's all story. Like it's legitimately like a lot of people. A lot of people compare it to Legend of Zelda. I forget which one. I forget which one. It's like the really popular one that came out on the Switch.
Breath of the Wild.
Yes, they're saying like this is Breath of the Wild, but with Pokemon in it. Because like there are a few things like there are like riding Pokemon you get on there. Like there's one that like you can ride around the nature in, one you can use to actually fly around in the sky, and another one
you give me too much. You give me too much.
I'm just telling you, like this like if you did not like the formula of all the other Pokemon games, this one completely changes it. It keeps some of the basic stuff, but it changes how you do things. Like how to catch Pokemon now is completely different. You just don't just walk up to it and throw. Like you gotta like figure some shit out. Like throw some bait at it, or like catch it when it's like you can catch them while they're asleep. You know what I'm saying? Or someone will move out the way. Someone will clearly just like, the fuck was that? Because I legit had like a what's the one? What's the a Chimchar, a little monkey, little fire monkey. I've had that motherfucker move out the way, look at me, and then run away. And now I can't catch it.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. No, I might cop that.
You ever realize that? You ever realize that Pokemon is just like making animals fight illegally?
It's slavery. It is slavery, sir. Yes.
So like... for our Black History Month, we're going over Pokemon.
Great time to talk about this.
Bro, that shit is fucked up. They got Pokemon working. It's like, bro, this Pokemon was out here chilling, living in the wild. You took that nigga from his home, and then now he working out here drilling holes for you. Yeah, you took poor Sandshrew.
Yep.
And then Lapras becomes a goddamn boat. It's like, hey, you want to ride my Lapras? I got a charter out there. Let's go catch some Magikarp.
Oh, we can probably do a whole episode about like what Pokemon are edible. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I think a Krabby would be like, or a Kingler would be pretty good eating.
Kingler. Yeah. Ooh, I feel like Magikarp tastes like doo-doo.
No, that's their catfish. That's literally catfish.
Don't you put
but the way it looks
like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Don't talk about catfish like that.
What's that one Pokemon that's like the beast, the wildebeest? Taurus?
Oh,
yeah,
Taurus. Oh yeah. All your hamburgers are probably coming from him. Prime rib Tauros meat.
Medium burgers, my guy. So that nigga look delicious.
Take a couple of those milk tanks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the McMiltank burger.
Miltank? What's that one?
Let me get a McMilk.
Miltank was the cow from Gold and Silver.
Oh yeah.
With that bitch Whitney, the one hard ass gym leader from that game.
But see, now y'all took me to like Grenade. What is it? Garendale? No, the psychic.
Hold on.
That has the boy variant. That is completely different Pokemon.
I thought you were talking about Alakazam.
Gradient? No, not Gradient, but
you are using so many different words that aren't Pokemon names. Like, I am so confused right now.
Hold on. Tyler said, you ever realize we've been playing the same game for close to 25 years?
Yes, and I thoroughly admit that I am.
Yeah, Shaq be playing all the Pokemons. I'm like,
listen.
What's worse? Pokemon fans that buy every single Pokemon game, or Madden or a 2K fans that buy the same fucking game every year?
Are you watching the Most Mojo video to figure this out?
Right, this man watching
you can Google the Pokemon, bro. There's no Pokédex.
I saw the screenshot.
There's an online Pokédex, bro. Okay. What's worse? I would say, maybe I'm biased, but I would say that the Madden /2K community competitively is more toxic.
Yeah.
It makes for some funny like videos and TikToks though.
It does. Especially when you had I think it was like that the whole Madden serial killer thing incident that actually happened, where a dude killed his friend over Madden.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Got that ass whooping Madden, and now he just killed his friend. But I don't know. I mean, I know with Pokemon, at least they're telling you you're getting the same shit, just a new region, a couple newer things, and then keep it moving. I think it's for every new Nintendo handheld, there has to be a Pokemon game.
I mean, technically, that's been the Destiny MO for the past 10
Oh
years?
my god! So Destiny almost 10 years.
Yeah.
So 8 years since Destiny's been out, and they make the same game. That's the same way I feel about Monster Hunter World.
Yeah. Okay. Because the recycling is just horrible.
Yeah.
But
that's why I appreciate the different variations. When they take a franchise, they just switch it up and try to do something a little bit different with it. That's why I was excited when they did Pokken Tournament. They took the guys from who did the Pokemon, Tekken games and made a Pokemon fighting game. I was like, okay, I'll do that. The roster is trash though. I ain't gonna lie. I was really upset about the roster.
God of War.
But I still like it.
I was on the right path. It's called God of War. That's the Pokemon. God of War.
God of War?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I was when we started talking about all these slave ownership, and I was like, my path went that way, and I was like, oh no,
okay.
Oh no, we are not going to do this with Pokemon. No.
Yeah. Not in February, people. Not in February. Catch us back in March with this. Put a pin on it.
Oh yeah, that's another one that does that. That's just cycles so much, cycles like crazy.
Yeah.
New heist. Hey, sounded like money being dropped.
You about to lose your job.
Get out.
You about to lose your job.
She out here fucking up.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Snap is really dope, especially when they brought it back for the Switch. That was really awesome. I'm still
Stadium
waiting
for
for Pokemon
64
Stadium.
is the best Pokemon game I ever played.
Yes,
What?
they need to
Period.
bring back Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium was clutch. It was top
That
tier
was
Pokemon.
fun. If they changed it just a little bit, I think that'd be fun. But what I was gonna say was Grand Theft Auto 5. It's funny because that game is still fun as shit. Like you still, no matter what, it's the same game, but it's still funny as hell because you're playing with different people. I got my dude Lenny that we play with.
Excuse me.
This man, you know when someone just messed something up and it's like, why'd you do that? And it's like it starts getting funny. It's like, hey, how about this? You just sit here until I tell you to go.
Just don't do anything. Just don't write.
And they get up and die. It's like, what did I just say? But then they find some way and they beast it after a million times of failing, and it's like, find a fucking lead.
Well, that's exactly how I felt with Destiny and the raids. It was like, oh my god. I have friends who we can go to.
I stopped doing raids after so
Like we could go for 6 hours with the same group, and I'd be like, "Yo, just do this. Don't do anything else. Just do what I'm asking you to do. Stand in this corner, shoot at this ball right here, this circle. Shoot at it. Don't move. And then all of a sudden, on the like 19th try, they'll do everything perfect and help you out, and be talking trash at the end of it. Like, oh yeah, I
Oh
did
my
that.
god, that's
And
the
I'm like,
worst.
Oh,
Or when they keep fucking up so much, then you start dying because you're trying to do something different to compensate for them fucking up, and then they're out, and then they finally start doing what they're supposed to do, and you keep dying because you're thrown off. So they're like, "Wow, look at you!" I'm like, "You trash ass nigga, shut the fuck up."
Oh my god, that's how I used to feel in Call of Duty. When we used to play like capture the flag, and I'd be like, oh my god, if y'all don't just go kill people, I'll stay at the flag. And then I'll start getting killed, and they'll get all these kills because I've been able to protect the place. And they'll be like, yo, why you keep dying? Why your KDR so bad? But yeah, I think honestly, for a future for me, I'm gonna just go into the future for me, and I think one of the biggest things I am looking forward to, outside of Overlord new season coming out, can't wait.
yeah.
That is, it's got to be how I got reincarnated as a slime.
Yes. Oh, I think they're getting a movie too.
Yes, they are. I am amped. How I got reincarnated, where it's about to go.
Yes.
And they starts going into all the details of who's coming. Oh yeah, I can't wait.
So I will say for isekais, I jumped on Jobless Reincarnation.
Oh, that won an award this year. It's amazing.
Yes, I knew at first I was like, I think this is gonna be kind of weird fan servicey, but no, it takes a whole different direction of storytelling for isekai. Like it's like that. Like I'm still finishing up season 1, going into season 2. But I will say that like right now, Jobless Reincarnation is like right behind Slime right now, because that shit it has, especially oh my god.
Oh, you about to say it?
So like the story between the main character and his family, and when he he re-meets his father. Oh my god.
Yes.
I was like, yo, this is great. Now granted, I believe they have a good control over their fan service as far as like comedy wise. They don't go over the top, but there are some uncomfortable scenes. I will not hold you on that. There are some uncomfortable scenes, and I'm not cool. I was not cool with that first, but I was like, okay.
Well, it just, to me, it feels like how I would actually imagine that type of person becoming reincarnated. And again, I can't go into details, but the character values that he had in his past life,
Yeah.
it fits. And it's not like a shonen where they're going to do half the story. Like, no, there's actual flaws in the hero. Like, no,
Yeah.
he actually is disgusting. Like, it's not just a laughable thing. Like, no.
And to give our audience some context, we are talking about, I can't pronounce the first part of it, but it's also known as Jobless Reincarnation. It is a really popular isekai now about any other isekai, a 35 to 36-year-old man who dies from an accident and gets reincarnated into a fantasy world, like straight, not like reincarnated into like his body into another world, but like really like he was born as a baby. Just imagine being a child with a 35-year-old's mind, fully fully able to comprehend everything around him. At the age of 30. So by the age of 1, he already knew what he wanted, what he was looking at. He knew.
He was already reading at 1.
And then like once he understood what the magic system was, they would like tell him like, oh, in order to like do spells, you have to say this long ass incantation. He thought about it and did it. Like he was like, why do I have to do incantations when I can just do this? but like once again, like when you see this character and you see him interact with the world, especially like with his parents, which I believe like when they had the child were in their 20s. And once again, this is a child with a 35-year-old mind, so he mentally thinks that he's above his own parents at that point because they're in their mid to late 20s. So it's kind of like, especially like once he's like becomes like 7 or 8 years old, and he's talking to them. Oh, like he like out mind fucks both of his parents like with ease. Like he pisses his dad off completely. But yeah, this is definitely a different dynamic of isekais.
What's it called?
For a good reason.
Jobless
reincarnation.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think the biggest part about, and can Tokyo Revengers be considered an isekai? Of course,
No.
it is.
I don't consider it.
It is. I mean,
it's not. You're not getting sent to a different dimension, different anything.
Like the concept of isekai is going to a different world.
The reason why I'm thinking of it like that is because multiple times he has died in the future, came back.
Damn, way to go ahead and spoil it.
No, I mean, you're not spoiling it. Like he's either he's died or he's come close to death every time and came back. That's literally the first episode. He dies in the first episode. And comes back.
It's
the first episode.
You're kind of stretching it, but it's more so of just time travel and parallel time
universes.
Time
it's like Steins Gate more than anything.
You know what Loki can be considered isekai?
Who can?
Bleach can low-key be considered isekai.
It could.
I wouldn't say it's not because no.
I'm not saying it is, but Loki almost hit that borderline.
Yeah.
He chose to go to a different world, though.
I think Tokyo Revengers definitely borders way more than Bleach.
I disagree.
I disagree with you because he gets into a different world.
I mean, yeah, I agree. It's not a different world, but to me, they follow all of the concepts just without the actual changing of worlds. Like, all right, we're not going to change the world. We're just going to keep the same timeline. You just get to redo what it is that you left from.
You see, the issue is, to you think something, and we're telling you, you're wrong.
Oh, speaking of Isekai, Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. Get that hype train going. Coming out this year.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
You know what I want to know, though?
Are
they going to finish all these new anime that are out? You remember back then, they drop an anime. Sometimes you find out it doesn't get finished. It goes to the manga. You have to go to that. And it's like, are they going to make these anime to where they're finishing years later? Like, has the jump in anime interest increased that much to where people are like, we're going to finish this thing? Like, one that I think of is Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is very interesting in the manga. They shorten a lot of it up in the anime. Will they even get to the part where it's like, oh, shit, in the anime? Because they're on season 2, and there's a lot fucking to go over, like a lot.
To me, Promised Neverland is a great example.
Oh
of that.
my god! Don't even. Oh my
like,
god!
Why in a short span, Promised Neverland has become taboo in conversations now?
Like, because you saw what they did. Like,
they were going so good, and then they just.
Go ahead, keep going.
Why Justin do the dad?
Hey man, hey. If you heard the background, you would understand, man. I tried.
Hey, Justin was about to.
He's about to come to me off camera. Serious.
What's going on? But I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Shit. Either way, yeah, I'm trying, but I'm not going nowhere. I'm trying.
Another anime I did catch this year that's making pretty good headways. Ranking of Kings. Definitely I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This might be a slept-on masterpiece. Definitely. I know for me, because of the animation and how the art design looks, I was deterred from it. But now I watched the first 2 episodes. All hail Prince Boji. That's my man. Serious character development in this, really heavy, especially on the side characters. And the plot is like, if you like the Game of Thrones bullshit treachery, you'll like this plus more.
And I think the reason why for me is because how well they tell a character without actually telling a character. Yes. Like, they don't explain who he is. They just drop them in and then show cutscenes of what he did. And this is how they explain the type of character that he is. Like, I thought
and they do that pretty well.
Yes.
Imagine if Hunter x Hunter started with Greed Island.
I'd be so confused.
That'd be an isekai. Right? He's like, what the fuck is going on?
My mind cannot comprehend.
But
I know, to answer Mr. Tyler's comment, I have not yet. I need to watch Megalobox season 2. I heard it was so great.
I need to watch Megalobox season 1.
Definitely dope. It was definitely dope. I had my emotions about season 2 because I feel like how Megalobox once ends, it made it feel like season 2 was not needed. But after the reviews of it, it's the necessary season 2 for Megalobox, and like I'm here for it. So it got its necessary praise.
I'm just waiting for Netflix to finally release it for America. Like, y'all need to stop playing. Because when I put it on a VPN, I saw it. I couldn't play it, but I saw it. So I was like, I'm pissed.
I have a love-hate relationship with Netflix and anime right now, because like I feel like a lot of certain animes don't get their shine because either they aren't on Netflix or they are on Netflix. And I've seen that like a lot of anime that are that could get their shine are on Netflix, because they do like this. They do like every couple episodes, still like releasing like that one season from other shows and then like grabbing when it's complete. Like how they did Demon Slayer. Like Demon Slayer was on every other platform, and once it was done, then like okay, we'll get it. So like people can binge through it. But like prime example for me is Shaman King, because I feel like Shaman King is getting released in small sections. Me, I watch it on other sites where I watch it weekly. Like we're on episode like 42 right now, and they only reached up to episode 30 on Netflix. And it's like
I didn't know that.
Like it like Shaman King is weekly on other places, but like they're only giving so many episodes on Netflix, and it's like you're not getting the full experience of the story. Well, let me not say that. It's not getting the shine that a normal anime would do on its weekly basis, like how with Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan now. Cause like granted, I'm enjoying the hell out of Shaman King. Like it's getting the actual work it is, and like the characters that have that good story are actually getting shown their stories now that was from the manga, and it's actually getting an actual good recognized story. So, but I feel like because it's in Netflix not lockdown, that you really can't enjoy it as much as you normally would a regular anime that's weekly. So I watch Shaman King weekly. So big shout out to all my people watching Shaman King though. Hopefully I'm not by myself.
Oh no, I caught up, but I'm shocked that they had that much already.
Yeah, no, like they're in the 40s right now.
So I think now again, this isn't a full episode. I know I want to make sure we hit the hour mark. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to just get your thoughts on future events. I know JP, your fight is going on, but outside of the fight, is there anything specific, either anime wise, podcast wise, or anything that you are really looking forward to in the future?
I'm trying to think. Because I want to say something, but without giving away personal information. Y'all understand what I'm talking about. I look forward to going back to making some funny reels. I can say that. I just got an iMovie, and I'm not able to use it currently, which is annoying because I was going to make some videos off of it. But I look forward to seeing what we do with the podcast as well, in terms of trying to switch things up with also like the marketing aspect of it. So look forward to that. And I look forward to more One Piece. I really look forward to that. And Jujutsu Kaisen. I'll say those two.
How about you, Shaq?
It's a long list. I guess the biggest thing.
Keep it short, buddy.
So anime is a long list. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. Definitely with the movies as well. I'll leave that to another day. I know cosplays. I got a couple more in the bag for this year for cons. One big one I'm excited for is the Demon Slayer cosplay I'm working on. It's going to be an OC remix of a character. I'm also working on my One Piece character as well. If y'all know what this is, y'all know what the character is for this. So definitely working on
shit.
So I'm working on it. I'm working on my next One Piece cosplay, and also participating at the cons. Like I said before, early in the show, we got a long list of cons. Hopefully we secure at least one of them to do a live panel so you can see all three of us live on stage or live at a table, wherever the fuck we be at, and you get this full experience live in person. Just to interact with you guys in a live setting to give y'all the best quality entertainment we could as the podcast team. Continuing to push a lot of stuff here on our YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. Please make sure to interact with all of us on all those social media platforms. We like interacting with you guys as much as possible. We do have a really, really thick list of guests this season for season 3. We're glad how things worked out with season 2 with the guests that we did have. So now with this new format, we definitely have a lot more capabilities to put amazing guests on here. And we have a list based off of what we did so far. So we're really awesome, really hyped. We hope you're hyped too. If you got a famous content creator that you want to put on a show, let them know. Send them an episode. Let them know, hey, you need to be on their show. Also, merch. Merch is here. Merch is around. Make sure y'all go check it out. It's hoodie season still, so make sure you go over and grab yourself a Spice Around Podcast hoodie, t-shirt, get you a tank top in preparation for the summertime. You know what I'm saying? When the sun's out, bring the guns out with the Spice Around Podcast tank top. And we got a couple more products coming on the way as well. We'll probably add a highlight to the next episode to show you all the products in physical in front of you. But yeah, we got a lot planned out. Really hyped for season 3. And we hope you guys stick around. Make sure you talk about us. Hashtag, tell your friends about us. All that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Trying to get more viewership and likes on YouTube. So make sure you go to our YouTube channel. If you're watching it on Facebook, go over to YouTube. Switch it up every once in a while. And big shout out to all of our supporters as well. That's a long list. But yeah, we got a lot.
All right. And for me, I think one of the biggest things that I'm going to be looking forward to is starting the blogs, seeing about trying to just get any form of conversation going with the people that watch the different shows that I'm into. Also trying to get on to what we talked about, the different products that we'll be coming out with. And of course,
we doing this for the kids. We're doing this for the kids, y'all.
And of course, the kids, but Seeing the different merch that we're gonna have for all ages. One of the things that I wanted to bring out is little stuff for not only for my daughter to wear, but the different kids that I have around me. You'll be able to start to see a lot of more merchandise that way. If you have anything specific that you have ideas for, please feel free to drop it in the comments, and we can definitely consider it. I know one big thing for me is or email. One big thing for me with me going to Europe in March, I will be trying to get a spicy ramen Euro hat and possibly a peacoat. But to be determined, we got to see how that looks. We got to see how that goes. But yes, your boy's going, and I can't wait. But definitely, I'm going to be trying to rock some of the merch out there too. So thank you for everyone who is tuning in, who is getting the gear. We need more photos of people in the gear. Please let us see that drip, please. We need that. But again, thank y'all for everyone who tunes in. Thank y'all for everyone always showing us love. Shaq, you want to do our closeouts?
Oh shit, hold up. Was it mid-drink? Come out guard. Once again, we appreciate you guys for coming through. Like I said, this is just the prequel episode to season 3. When we start season 3, episode 1, you'll see a couple more changes to this. We're also having a couple more announcements that we chose not to do today, that we'll be having officially on episode 1, along with a couple more bigger things adding on to the show as well. Be sure to continue to follow us on our social media platforms, interact with us when we're on our Twitter page, when we're on Instagram, and also when we do our other segments that we're having coming up this year, along with Red Cup Convos, which we do on our IG Live page on Friday nights at 9:30 Central Standard Time, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, if I did that time right. And then continue to watch our show. We're still continuing the format. We're doing it live, doing about two shows a month, which is every other Sunday of every month. We might have an extra episode due to the time, stuff like that, and try to have at least one episode with a new guest on there as well. If you have a particular person that you want to see on the show, let us know. Tag them on our social media platforms, and we would try to get them on here as well. Like I said, we got a long list, and we're really excited for what we're going to do this year for season 3.
All right. And again, I'm going to just say it to make sure I keep it consistent. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. And as always, keep it spicy. Peace.